Welcome to the first ABAI convention. I'm so pleased to see you here. Some call the conference virtual, but I call it real. It is packed with all of those real goods that our conference always brings to you, all except the handshakes and hugs that the world needs so badly now. Winston Churchill once said that every crisis carries an opportunity. The ABA staff have worked day and night to realize that opportunity. They have made this conference better in many ways than the physical one. I think you will start to get a sense of this when you enter through the virtual front of the convention hall and stand in the lobby. And I'll take you on that tour in a few minutes. You can get from one presentation to the next without dashing to another building, although we have maintained the metaphor of a spatial layout as an affordance. Just as in Dungeons and Dragons, you can move from one room to the other to pick up tools and weapons. That is, continuing education credits. You can visit other rooms to acquire knowledge, perhaps even spells to cast out mentalists. You know where all the bathrooms are, and if you need to leave a presentation to use one, you don't have to climb over a half dozen feet. The chairs here are more comfortable, and we've arranged for you to meet friends in the evening to have a beer as they do. If at the end of the conference, someone tells you that you missed a great talk, you can revisit it anytime through the rest of the month. So welcome. When you pass through this lobby, a wealth of adventures awaits you. Thanks for coming. Wow, that was a hot walk getting here today. I hope it cools down a bit by the time we get home. I love this new convention center, but I miss seeing that big blue bear leaning on the windows out there. But I hear it's really laid out cool inside. So we're going to enter the 46th annual convention, the first e-convention of ABAI, if that's how you say it. And along the way, if you see any friends, drag them in and let's get the show on the road. Well, now that's a cool lobby. I love the way it's laid out. It's a beautiful entrance hall to the exhibit and the poster hall straight ahead. You can't miss that, can you? But if you go there straight, you will miss other neat things besides friends you might see along the way. So I know these people that are standing here. If you look in the upper left, you'll see sessions. That's the hallway to all the rooms that have the sessions that you'll be wanting to attend and be attending. And so go up the stairs. That'll help give you some heart activity and exercise. Go up the stairs to the session rooms for the sessions. On the way down, take a look to your left, behind the help desk. There's a bookstore. Got all sorts of cool books there. Might even be able to page through them virtually, and might even be able to find ways to sign them for you. I don't know. But anyhow, explore it and find some swag that you might want to bring home. Across the main entrance hall, if you look upstairs, you'll see the reunions. And you shouldn't go there before the sessions are in order. You can't expect to grab a beer before it's evening time and the sessions are happening. We'll come to that in a minute. Let's move on to one of the session rooms. This is one of the nicer theaters for plenary sessions for presidential scholars and so forth, and presidential addresses. But right now it's being used for another set of talks, and you can choose which one you want to populate it with, or perhaps move to another smaller session room for a more intimate experience. And you do that because you're going to have a list of options up in front of you. Now, don't tell anybody you heard me say this, but if you go to a talk you should go to, and it's boring, unless you're getting CEs for it, I don't think anybody's going to know if you sneak out and go to another one that might be more exciting. So that's another one of the neat features of this. What we call this technically as an EABer is concurrent reinforcement schedules. And the changeover delay here is just a keystroke. Well, let's go on one more time here. This is what we've been waiting for. These are the reunions of the various educational institutes that are an important part of ABAI. I want you to notice, and I think it's only by alphabetical accident that my alma mater, ASU, is up in the upper left. I'm going to go there, and maybe I'll see some of you there tonight. But I also have to say, I hear the University of Nevada, Reno has better beer there. And so I might sneak out of ASU and drop in at University of Nevada. You know, and all these places will have moderators, but I know how to look like a Reno, Nevada-er. And so you can also feel free to drop in and introduce yourself to other groups that you've heard about, or you might want to figure out what they're about, and crash their scene. So, you know, lots of exciting innovations here. And I'm so happy that we're experiencing them together. And I'm so happy that the ABAI staff, Maria Malad in particular, has expended so much creativity and energy to bring us a great conference. So now, please start playing with your app, okay? And enjoy this conference.